Well, it's been a while since I dusted off the old ripped jeans and standard uniform to go out on a date. Just came back, and I have decided that I may just have to hang up my spurs. It may be time to just say, you know what? You had a good run, little doggy, and now it's time to just say, focus on something that's going to have a rate of return, because this is not having a rate of return. Literally go to meet this guy. We didn't chat very much on the app. I was okay with that because I'm sick of people asking me what your favorite color is and what are the things that you like to do on the weekend. So over that. Anyway, go to meet him. First thing he says to me is, your hair looks so much blonder in your pictures. Your hair looks kind of dark. You know, my mom, she dyes her hair brown, and I said, whatever, Mom. You know, she went and bought 6 bottles of brown hair dye, and I'm like, whatever you want to do, Mom. She lived with me for a year. You know, I told her, I said, I have my own life. I'm not going to stay home on the weekends. I was seeing somebody up in Ormond Beach, and, you know, Mom, I'm not going to be coming home on the weekends. This guy talked for 90 minutes straight about himself. He asked me 2 questions. Where do you work, and what do you do like for that job? I know that he had prostate cancer. I know that his ex-wife picked fights with people in their church groups that she was part of, that they had to keep switching churches because she couldn't get along with people. I know that his ex-wife tried to throw out his military jacket, or did throw out his military jacket when they got their divorce. Literally, she walked out of the divorce and threw it into the trash can and didn't tell him until after the fact. So he had no idea that she had thrown out his military jacket. Okay, so your ex-wife was a piece of shit. A lot of people's exes are a piece of shit. Do I need to hear this right now? I don't think so. Red flag number 1, as soon as the girl came to the table, he said he wanted a Moscow Mule, and then proceeded to tell this 20-something, I don't want it with, you know, puree in it. I want it made like a regular Moscow Mule, and I want you to put vodka in it. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, even I know, you know, Tito's is the way to go with that. So he's like, yeah, you can put Tito's in it. So first of all, he ordered for himself. And then as I'm trying to order, he's telling me to look at different pages in the menu to look at all the different drinks I could order. And I'm like, no, I just need a Tito's and seltzer. And when she said, do you want a single or a double? I really hesitated for far too long. It should have been a double because I was already in pain and I needed something to kill the pain for this to actually continue. But I digress. I said, no, I'll take a single, you know. So he proceeded to dump on me for 90 minutes. He wanted to order appetizers. So we get roasted, whatever those, Brussels sprouts, and then he let me pick the other item, and I said avocado egg roll, and he was like, oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great. She comes, she puts the plates down. The first thing he does is take a bite out of the egg roll and shove it into the side sauce. And I'm like, well, there goes that. I'm not even going to get any of the au jus on the side of this appetizer because you've double dipped in the first 30 seconds of it hitting the table. So 90 minutes, literally. I have whiplash from the amount of topics he covered. It was like watching a pickleball match. I was just like, what the hell is happening to me right now? I didn't have to do anything but smile and nod. Anyway, I think it's time to figure out how to make $1 million. With this extra time I've been spending trying to figure out if I could find somebody in my chapter 2 of life, because this is not working. Oh, P.S. I'm so good at just being a houseplant sitting across the table that he's already texted me and asked me if we could exchange numbers now because he would like to plan our next date together, okay? I found out his hobby is trains, electric trains. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to tell him he needs Brightline because I am not doing this again. It was not worth it to me or the makeup.